Again, our hearts and prayers go out to Gerald McClellan and his family. Now we turn our attention to tonight, and we should point out Bobby Ches is not with us. He's busy training for a heavyweight fight next week. We wish Bobby a lot of luck. In addition to the 2 World Championship fights on tonight's card and an interesting undercard that included a local favorite and up-and-coming heavyweight who hails from nearby Medfield, Mash, by the name of Peter Mcneeley. Quite fitting on this St. Patrick's Day. Mcneeley following the footsteps of his father and grandfather. His grandpa was on the 1928 U.S. Olympic boxing team. His dad fought Floyd Patterson for the heavyweight title in 1961. As you might expect, Mcneeley is very proud of his family tradition.
1928, the Fighting Irish Mcneeley family started its quest for a dream. My grandfather, Tom Mcneeley Sr., fought on the 1928 Olympic team. And he fought on the first fight card at Boston Garden in 1928. And when he retired, he brought my dad up, a boxer. My dad rose to the heavyweight championship of the world in 1961. He fought Floyd Patterson, knocked him down, made the cover of Sports Illustrated. And I think that's when the dream began for me. When I was about 7 years old, I went up the attic, found the magazines, and from that day, I knew exactly what I wanted to be in life. And I think it's only fitting that on St. Patrick's Day this year, I'm going to make my opponent kiss the Blarney Stone.
And Mcneeley living up to his word. Earlier tonight, Mcneeley squared off with Danny Lee Wofford. Word is, Mcneeley using this fight as a tune-up to a proposed bout with former heavyweight champion Mike Tyson at Foxborough Stadium this coming summer. That is sheer speculation. And this was one that was over at the weigh-in. Here was round 1 in a bout that was clearly miscast. Mcneeley having his way, pummeling the overmatched and overweight Wofford almost at will. Wofford, although a woeful 14-40-2 going in, known for at least going the distance. In fact, in 14 straight defeats, he heard the final bell. But this, a match that will not go into the boxing archives. Mcneeley didn't waste much time in putting Wofford on the canvas. He stayed down until the count of 9. He got up. Then after the referee interceded, Mcneeley went right back to work. No contest. Now, in the corner after round 1, Wofford claimed he could not see out of his left eye, did not answer the bell for round 2. The official word, Mcneeley by TKO in the second. Mcneeley goes to 35-1, 29 knockouts. Here's a guy who is joining the long list of hopefuls to fight Mike Tyson, but no way to really measure Mcneeley against a fighter like Wofford. So here at the Worcester Memorial Auditorium in Worcester, Massachusetts, we are standing by now for tonight's featured championship bouts. In our co-feature, it'll be top-ranked and undefeated Agostino Cartamone going against the number 2 rated contender and former champion Julian Jackson for the vacant WBC middleweight championship.